Hey, welcome. Today we're looking at 215 polynomial long division. So we're going to write the steps down as we go. But what we're going to be looking at here is we have 5x squared plus 20x plus 17 divided by x plus 3. So we're going to end up with a quotient and a remainder, and we're going to be writing those in. So step one, what we're going to do is we're going to be writing this outside our house and then this one inside. Okay, so I'm going to have x plus 3 into 5x squared plus 20x plus 17. Okay, so that's step one. We're just going to write inside a house, outside the house. Okay, step two. Now what we can do here is we can think about each of these, if you guys have done long division before, each of these is a place value. So when I'm writing my answers, I'm going to write it in the correct place value. But what we're doing is we're keying in on this x here, and we're looking at 5x squared. So we're asking ourselves, what times x is going to give me 5x squared? Okay, so I know that if I multiply my x by 5x, then we get 5x squared. So this is going to be 5x. Our answer is 5x. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 5x up here. And note that I'm putting it in my x column, right? Because 20x is below that. All the x's will go in that column. It's not super important, but it does help me. So I'm trying to teach you this way, because we know exactly when we've reached the end because we filled our last column in. Okay, so from there, let's do purple. Step 3 is we're going to multiply the 5x by x plus 3. So you can put it in parentheses, right? Because we're going to end up distributing it. And then we're going to put it right below our polynomial that we started off with, 5x squared plus 20x plus 17. So 5x times x is going to give us 5x squared. That's what we should expect. We should expect that the top and bottom numbers are the same if we did it correctly. So that should always end up canceling out eventually. And then we're going to do 5x times 3, which is 15x. Right, so we're going to multiply, that's that step. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to subtract. And I like to put parentheses around it with the minus sign, just to remember we're subtracting both of those things. So 5x minus 5x, that's gone, that's 0. It's perfect, that's exactly what should happen every time. And then we have our 20x minus 15x is positive 5x. And then we're going to drop down the next term. And then we're going to repeat. So 17 comes down, positive 17. And then we're going to repeat the process. Let's use orange. Step 5, repeat. Okay, so again, we're looking at our x. What times x is going to give us 5x? Well, that's 5, right? 5 times x is 5x. So we're going to say plus 5. And then again, step 3, we're going to multiply it into our x plus 3. So then we have 5 times x is 5x. That's exactly what we want. And then 5 times 3 is 15. Step 4, okay, we're going to subtract that. So 5x minus 5x should always cancel out. 17 minus 15 is going to give us 2. Notice that we've reached the end, right? We're at our last term. 2 is going to be our remainder. And this will be our quotient, whatever is left on top. So our quotient here is 5x plus 5. Our remainder is 2. Okay? Let's do one more example, and then that'll be it for today. So step 1, we're gonna write our 5x plus 1 outside, 5x plus 1 outside. Then inside we're gonna put 10x cubed, 22x squared, 14x, and 7. Let's do this all in blue from here on out. Okay, so we're looking at the first term, 5x. What multiplies by 5x to get 10x cubed? 2x squared times 5x gives us 10x cubed, so we're going to put 2x squared up there. We're going to multiply it. So then we should get 10x cubed in the front. That's the whole reason why we have our 2x squared on top. And then 2x squared times 1 is 2x squared. Next step, we're going to subtract. That should always cancel. 22 minus 2 is 20x squared. And then we're dropping down the next one. And then we're repeating our process, right? So now we're back to our 5x. What times 5x is 20x squared? That would be 4x. Multiply again. 20x squared. 4 times 1 is 4x. And we're subtracting 20x squared, minus 20x squared is 0. 14x minus 4x is 10x. All right, we drop down the next term. And then one more time. So 5x, what times 5x is 10x? That's 2. We're going to multiply. 2 times 5x is 10x. 2 times 1 is 2. Subtracting again. The first part should always cancel if we did it right. And then 7 minus 2 is 5. All right, so the top is filled out, right? Each column is filled out all the way to the end. And then our leftover is 5, so this would be the quotient. This would be the remainder. Quotient is 2x squared plus 4x plus 7. The remainder is 5. Okay, so that is it.